Hey guys, Mysticdz here. Last time we had to fix the ride. That was quite creepy. Last time we had to fix the ride and get attacked by a bunch of carnivores, and then a T-Rex, well, what I'm assuming is a T-Rex, is heading towards us. Now we'll continue and... what have I do? Put these things in? Oh, we have to fix the helicopter while a T-Rex is coming at us? That's a great idea. What's that do? I don't know what that does.
Try it now.
Oh, okay.
That battery's not responding. Try another one.
Of course it isn't. Uh-oh.
Did you see that, Oscar? I
No.
don't like when that happens. Pick up the pace.
Yeah, it's okay for you. You're just sitting in there. Okay, try that one. It's never the first one. Never.
Look, we gotta get out of here now. I
We're
know,
working on it.
Working on it.
Okay, we need to do that, whatever that is. I don't know what he's actually doing, but I think I'm supposed to do that.
Try it now.
Go, go, go.
If you got another battery,
Oh
try
my
it.
god. Okay, so it was the first one. Okay, I take back everything I've said. It sometimes is the first one, apparently. Come on, before it comes, do your thing.
Try it now.
Go, go, go. There we go.
We got power.
Get in the chopper, big guy. Yep, it's a T-Rex. God damn, I hate that thing. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
You go, oh no, 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 that's no well, a T-Rex is coming, I can't concentrate. I thought I was going to punch it in the face. That would have been cool. Ha, T-Rexes can't fly. So I'm wondering, is this all happening before, after, or at the same time as the first film? Does it have anything to do with the first film? I suppose it does a little. I mean, in one of the, I think it was the first episode, we saw the tourist car
Out of here.
visiting the Triceratops.
Decaf's dead.
So I'm assuming this is happening at the same time as all that.
I like your tattoos. Why don't you tell her what your tattoos mean? What do they mean? Gravestones are for the people who died beside him. The skulls are for the people who died because of him. Tell her, where you gonna put Decaf's tombstone? You running out of room.
What did you say?
Hey, come
Nope,
on.
that didn't make
It's been
him
a
happy.
long day and everyone's just a little tense. Let's keep it together, guys.
Not afraid of you two.
Me? Yeah, well, I'm more of a lover than a fighter. But Oscar,
Breaks teeth, gets carried away, gets upset. Gets carried away.
the last person who made ill-advised comments on Oscar's tattoos now eats his lunch through a straw, sticking out of his neck.
Don't be fooled. You're in the company of killers. You're no safer than you were in the jungle.
Company of Killers. Oh, that's got a nice ring to it. That could be a hit single. Yeah, you're in the Company of Killers. Yeah!
You need further proof that these men are crazy. This is what they do. They hurt people, and then they joke about it.
Oscar's the funny one.
Hey, I never joke about my job. Besides, Oscar's the funny one.
Pay attention! This is how men act when they lack the courage to face themselves.
No, I like to look at myself. I mean, check out this gorgeous face. Who wouldn't?
I'm surprised you can see at all with your head stuck up your...
Enough.
Oh boy.
What are you gonna do, kill me? You did that to me
Yeah, I have to
once
say,
already.
Yoda's probably one of my favourite characters.
I'm thinking of getting a
He's
butterfly
got a
tattoo.
brilliant attitude.
On my ankle. I'm gonna carve the names of the people you killed into those skulls of yours. Then we'll see how proud you are
Listen,
of them.
there's still more people who need our help. Whatever your issues are, you can work them out when we get to the mainland. And no, you cannot get a tattoo.
Still got to be a parent, even in a dinosaur attack.
Dr. Harding. Oh, thank goodness you're safe. After we lost contact, I was worried something had happened to you.
We have had quite a day, Dr. Sorkin.
I'll bet. Systems are down all over the damn park. Dinosaurs are running free. Ugh, bring the kids, fun for all. Hey, don't worry, kid. We're fairly geographically cut off from the rest of the island out here. Nothing but herbivores around these parts. What's going on here?
There were some complications.
Who are you?
I'm here to rescue you. We're the band, we're with InGen. Here to rescue you.
Just your friendly neighborhood rescue team at your service, man. I'm Billy Yoder, and this is...
Look, let's just get this out of the way. I'm not going anywhere. This part of the island is pretty remote and is a long way from the predators. I'm perfectly safe, and I don't need saving.
That's not a good idea, ma'am.
But, since you're here, what you can do is start loading the stacks of bureaucratic InGen paperwork that's taking up valuable space. They were supposed to have sent for that stuff months ago.
Listen, lady, we don't have time for this. You either get in the helicopter peacefully, or I will personally knock you out, put you in cuffs, and throw you in.
You lay one hand on me and I will have you so ass-deep in litigation that you'll be reading legal text for a decade.
Awesome threat.
Yeah, you know what? If it'll help us get off this island faster, we'll move your boxes. Where are they?
Over there, at the loading dock.
You heard the lady.
Hey, can I help?
Well, we gotta get attacked. Well, she says we're far away from predators.
Sure, why the hell not?
Well, geez, don't be so excited about it.
Yeah, you're right. This is a big deal. I should be throwing a box-moving party.
Thanks for coming to rescue us.
It's what I do.
That and moving people's stuff around.
I could use a few good marks in my employee file. It's been a rough year.
I know, right? I almost got suspended for skipping class too much. Mom would have killed me.
Well, we all got problems.
Okay, well, we've got to move these boxes, I
Are
think.
you serious?
What? I'm taking a break.
Good idea. Don't want you to strain yourself.
So what's the deal? Why didn't you tell Dr. Sorkin why it's so important to get off this island?
Trust me, if we bully that one, she's gonna cause problems.
So what do we do?
Simple. Charm her. Look, all I need to do is get some information on this woman. Dig into her past. Find out what makes her tick. I'm sure if I say enough of the right things, she'll practically think getting off the island was her idea in the first place.
Hey, can I bum one of those?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so it's...
So, who feels
Stop
like carrying
clicking
these
things.
boxes back to the helicopter? Me neither.
Yeah, nobody wants to work.
Ugh, smells like a barrel of wet dog hair.
I know, right? I don't get why dinosaurs eat that stuff.
I'm not moving these things. They look like they weigh a ton.
I think Dr. Sorkin said we're only supposed to move file boxes.
Oh, yeah. Well, good.
The kid knows more than anybody else. Talk to people. Leave Oscar alone. What's all this? Info on Dr. Sorkin.
Hey, Oscar. Is there any dirt on Dr. Sorkin in the mission briefing? If I'm gonna have to use the old Yoder charm, I'll need some intel.
Big time protester in the 70s. Lots of animal rights crap. Handful of arrests for it. All of her InGen related history is classified. Said to expect her to be a pain in the ass.
It said that?
Between the lines.
Back acting up. What's all
How
this?
the hell does Dr. Sorkin think we're gonna load all this crap into the chopper?
Dunno, but but you better do it if you want to get on a good side.
Okay, well, thanks. You've been a great help. Are you gonna do any work around here? What, are we union now?
Thought it was a pretty good question.
So, Sorkin.
Hippie
How do I
time.
get out of the
Got arrested a
typing
bunch
or the
protesting
talking
for
thing?
animal rights.
So, Sorkin.
Okay, yeah, we've done this
Got
before.
arrested a
How do I
bunch
get out of that?
protesting for animal rights.
I don't know how to. Oh, just right click, of course. It's that simple. Take it we're going to talk to Sorkin now.
I'm gonna go talk to Sorkin.
What should I do?
You wanna help? See if you can dig up anything interesting on our friend Dr. Sorkin in those file boxes.
Cool.
There's got to be one of those complete back and forth and back and forth type things.
The park should be a nature preserve. No theme park attractions, no cages. Hammond never really cared about the marvels I created for him. It's always been about the money. You're angry and scared, and you've got to be exhausted. What's so important to you to go through
Way
all
to go,
this?
never mind, bite wounds.
Sorry, I can't tell you. I hate to interrupt, ma'am, but I really think we need to be going.
I'm afraid I can't, Mr. Yoder. Someone needs to tend to the dinosaurs during this disaster.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sorkin, but InGen wants all survivors back on the mainland as soon as possible. No exceptions.
Why can't it wait?
Hammond. Always my job. History? Hammond?
Listen, Hammond really made a mess of this place. You have no idea. There's no hiding his incompetence after this disaster.
Huh. You have a point. If you knew how I spent my youth, you'd be surprised to find me working in a place like this.
History?
Someone needs to speak to the board about protecting these dinosaurs. You believe in animal rights, don't you? Wouldn't you put your neck on the line for them?
Well, obviously that's true. If only the board had listened to my proposals. Instead, they just contribute to the paperwork in the file boxes you guys are loading.
What will convince you? Always my job.
Please,
Don't
man,
think she'll
if we
care
don't
about
get you
that.
back, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. I'll probably lose my job.
Well, I don't wish that on anyone, Mr. Yoder, but I'm afraid it can't be helped. I can't abandon these dinosaurs just so you have a job.
You're in danger? What will convince you?
Is there anything I can say to convince you to come with us?
If there is, you haven't said it yet.
Right.
Oh my god, I should have just let Oscar punch you.
I'm fine.
Okay, let's see if they've got any more info. You got info?
What'd you find out?
Looks like Dr. Sorkin wanted to turn this place into a dinosaur preserve instead of an amusement park.
And InGen didn't go for it, huh?
Why would they? There's no money in that.
So Dr. Sorkin has a weakness for preserving wildlife. Good to know.
Okay, is that it? Just go back and tell her to make it a nature preserve?
Do you know, he actually told me it doesn't matter that we have dinosaurs from the Jurassic and Triassic ages living together, as long as it's exciting. Moron.
Why have I never seen this? I thought I knew every
We
dino.
really need to go.
Dr. Sorkin,
As I told you, I'm staying behind to watch after the animals.
I'm sorry, but we really need to get you out of here.
Why?
Dino preserve.
Wouldn't this place be better off as some kind of dinosaur preserve? I mean, it's kind of stupid to treat these creatures like they're in some kind of circus, right?
You're absolutely right, Mr. Yoder. But none of this matters if the board of directors...
I'm not supposed to say this, but I heard the board is going to hold an emergency meeting about, new leadership. If you were there, you could act as a witness to the events that took place here. They'd have to listen to you.
I think we're getting to it.
I hate to admit it, Mr. Yoder, but perhaps you're right.
And
Yes.
our orders also mention an assistant?
David, yes. I'm afraid David won't be coming back with us. He told him to stay away from the
Oh,
quarantine.
Dr.
hence-
Sorkin, I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
What happened to
Now,
him?
before we go, I have some work in the lab that must be completed first.
Oh, we don't need
Dr.
to do
Harding,
what? We need to go.
Perhaps you and your daughter would like to assist me. I've been working on a cure for one of our dinosaurs' nastier genetic disorders.
Oh? Which one?
It's dietary. Right up your alley. Dr. Harding, we've done it.
And What exactly have we done?
Reverse the lysine contingency, of course.
Wait, what?
That.
Ooh.
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
You cannot give that to the dinosaurs. They need to be contained. If any of them get off the island,
Okay, listen. I've been working with the Parasaur's behavioral program for months now. If I go back to the mainland to fight for this place, they'll all be dead before I can get back, along with all of my research.
Parasaurs?
Parasaurolophus. They're herbivores, generally safe.
Let me give the solution to them, to see if it even works.
Yeah, this could end badly.
Why don't you come out with me? See how much progress we've made with them.
Henry, Dad?
Fine. We'll go.
Cool.
Yeah, nothing can go wrong with plans that destroy everything. Or in this case, make the destructive beasts alive.
Dr. Harding. Despite the circumstances, we've been doing some very interesting work with our parasaurs. Behavioral communication experiments.
You've interpreted their calls.
Some of them. And I plan to use that to get them out of the pen.
Out?
Well, I'm not going to treat their water with them still in there.
How do we know there aren't any bad dinosaurs around?
Dino told me.
Well, believe it or not, the dinosaurs told me. See that one?
You're
She's
crazy.
the lookout. She'll stand guard while the others graze. If there were any predators in the vicinity, she'd be nervous and emitting a danger call. But she's not. She's calm.
I suppose
Jerry,
that counts.
You can activate the speakers from there. Jess and I will set the various parasaur sounds that play through them.
Dad, it's okay. I mean, it's safe, right?
The parasaurs will warn us of trouble before it gets close.
Stay with Dr. Sorkin.
Yeah, but there's going to be trouble, isn't there? There's always trouble. Okay, so what are we doing? Dino herding? What now? Yeah, just what now?
So,
What's
what do
going
we
on with
do?
this?
We can't just shoo the animals out, but we should be able to manipulate them into moving using their own sounds.
Cool.
These speakers on the west side of the pen can be set to play a parasaur food call that will attract the hungry dinos. The speakers on the east control the mating sounds that will attract the more amorous dinosaur.
What about the big set of speakers in the middle of the pen?
Ah, those emit the danger call. The parasaurs will instinctively move away from it.
So basically, we can herd the dinosaurs out of this pen using the speakers and their sounds.
Okay, so... Okay, so we need to do the food in the other one, the mating call. That's the gate, so it'll be this side we do it.
How do I turn on the speakers?
I'll have to tell your dad to do it when we're ready.
Oh, so we have to say that, okay. Activate speakers.
Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
Was it the food speakers?
West side speakers, please.
That was the wrong side, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, can I click both of those? Oh, see, that makes life so much easier. I didn't know I could do that.
Dr. Harding?
Yeah?
I need you to activate the east side speakers, please.
East side. Okay.
There he goes.
So, what happened to your assistant?
Let's not talk about that right now.
Did you work with him long?
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
Listen, he was a wonderful
She's
young
hiding
man,
something.
and I am sad. I really am. But if I let that stop my work, then all these animals will die too, trapped behind the walls that we built. You understand?
Okay, maybe she's not hiding something. She just cares more about animals than people. Activate the
Dr.
speakers.
Harding?
Yeah?
The food speakers this
West
time.
Side speakers, please.
So I heard you were like a hippie protester or something in the 70s.
Where'd you hear that?
You have a way with words.
The 70s were a tumultuous time. I fought for what I believed in, and sometimes it gets you arrested.
You were arrested? And you still got a job as a, scientist?
Paleogeneticist. And yes, youth is the time to be reckless and test your boundaries. It's how you learn what's important to you.
That's good advice for everyone. Scare the
We
dinos
want to
now.
move the
I think
dinosaurs
we're past
forward.
the
We might
middle
need to give
thing.
them a good scare from behind.
Oh, we can use the danger call.
Good thinking.
Oh, so I need to ask Jerry to do that. Okay,
Dr. Harding,
Yeah?
danger speakers.
activate the danger speakers.
We've passed the 20-minute mark, so when we get once we get these things out of the cage, I'll call this an episode.
You're out.
Good job, Jess.
Finally. Go forth and multiply.
You're pretty good at this. Maybe you'll be a behavioral scientist someday.
Maybe I will. Aww.
Ah, this is why she was elected to be the lookout. What's wrong with her foot?
It's a broken toe. Feel free to have a look. I just have to do one more thing, and then we can leave.
No more things, just leave.
Lysine.
If the dinosaurs are to have a fighting chance, they'll need this solution to survive.
I'm still not sure.
Jerry, this is my life's work. These are basically my children. I'm not gonna let these creatures die because some bureaucrat can't stand losing control. They deserve their own lives.
Jess,
So I don't want to cut off during cutscenes, but this is pretty much the whole game's a cutscene.
Dr. Sorkin?
Laura,
Laura, what's lysine?
InGen, Henry Wu, added a gene to the dinosaurs that makes them dependent on supplements of an amino acid called lysine. Without their weekly doses, they'll all die off.
Don't tell my dad, but I got a D in chemistry.
Then today should be very educational. The solution we were creating at the lab will reverse this scenario, allowing the animals to live out their natural lifespan. We just need to get it into the main water supply.
Okay, that should be easy, right?
This is a big responsibility, Jess.
I can handle it, Dr. Sorkin. I mean Laura.
Okay, Jess, let's get started.
Okay.
I'm telling you, man, almost made me swear off Chinese food forever.
Yeah, right. I've never seen you refuse an egg roll. Ever.
I said almost. Besides, my date was hot. You remember the girl with the blonde hair, red scarf? What was her name?
I don't keep track.
Oh, you remember her? She was the one that was wearing the. Hold on. You hear that?
Uh-oh. Why can nothing ever be simple? Okay, and I'm going to call it quits here because I don't know when this cutscene will end. I just hit my knee off the table again. I seem to be good at that. And I'll see you next time.